or surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Both Chevy Silverado and Traverse are ready for you. Get supplier pricing today on all new Chevy Silverado 1500s with up to $13,500 off. Or get a loaded Traverse, the roomy Chevy SUV with third row seating, and enjoy up to $6,000 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Get ready to smile!
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome into Russell County High School for the third attempt at playing this important area game between the Russell County Warriors and the Pike Road Patriots. Previous two attempts last night and on Tuesday night were both gotten by Mother Nature. We are pretty sure she is not going to be an issue tonight, and we are going to finally see the Russell County Warriors taking on the Pike Road Patriots. Warriors come into this game 11-10 and a perfect 2-0 in area play. The Patriots from Pike Road have yet to play any area contest, but they come in with a sterling record of 18-4, looking to take a win from the Warriors. I am Ricky Rogers. I am happy to be here tonight to bring you this game, bring you all the coverage from start to finish. We ask that you please take note of our sponsors, visit them, let them know you heard about them here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Our presenting sponsors are, of course, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, the Houston Sports Clinic, Coca-Cola, and our good friends up the road in Opelika, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. Like I said, visit them often, let them know you've heard about them and seen them providing the coverage of our local high school athletics here in the Chattahoochee Valley. Big weekend for baseball here in our area as high school games are going on. The Columbus Clingstones opening their 2026 campaign tomorrow evening. First pitch time of 7:06 p.m. in celebration of our Columbus area code. So watch our game tonight, head out tomorrow night with the family to Synovus Park to catch some Clingstones baseball. Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Sports Visions will be there live pregame, doing a pregame show from the area just inside the home plate gate. So, again, make sure you stop by, say hello. If you see us out there in our Georgia Alabama Sports Live clothing, we look forward to that tomorrow evening. So we are going to let Pike Road finish their pregame warm-ups. Russell County just wrapped theirs up, and they are now gathering as a team to have a pregame conversation with coaches. And we will be back in just a moment with the start of this game. Again, thank you to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Houston Sports Clinic, Coca-Cola, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Special thanks to our first inning sponsor. The first inning actually will be the second inning today. Is brought to you by Carroll Purdue, State Farm Agency here in Phoenix City. If you need insurance, you want to save money on your homeowners, your auto, your life policies, give Carroll Purdue and her staff a call. They will be more than happy to help you. Tell them Ricky told you about them on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So sit tight. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the start of Russell County and Pike Road in this all-important 6A Area 3 contest live from Seale at Russell County High School. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible. To be able to cover these 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and so much more when you join today.
I'm bringing my other half.
I'm bringing the pep talk. Come on! I'm clearing my head.
And I'm clearing 300. So, you in?
Join the club today. Get all the perks with the PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Join today for just $1 down. Deal ends March 29th.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome back into Russell County. plate meeting has concluded, and we are getting ready to play some baseball. Special thanks today to Warrior TV Productions, the media class here at Russell County, for providing our camera coverage. Cameras will be run by students here from Russell County, so make sure you comment on whichever site you're watching on and let those students know you appreciate their hard work. Starting on the mound today for Russell County, it's going to be number 4, Connor Cox. Connor's having a spectacular year so far on the mound for the Warriors. And Connor Cox is now not pitching. It's going to be Grant Johnson, number 99, getting the nod for the Warriors. And that's kind of taking me by surprise. This was supposed to be a resumption of the game from the other night when Connor Cox was supposed to pitch. But we'll get the lineups adjusted so that you will hear an accurate description of who it is coming to the plate and who it is fielding the baseball. So we'll get that done in between innings. Grant Johnson is also having a good year for the Warriors. He has been reliable on the mound each start. So coming to the plate for Pike Road is going to be Diego Pacheco, the left fielder. And just remember, this is a resumption of the game. Started on Tuesday night, so we are starting in the top half of the second inning. So this will be Pacheco's first at-bat against Russell County. Johnson delivers. Hit right up the middle, right back at Johnson. Johnson fields, delivers to first, and the Warriors have recorded their first out of the game.
Now batting number 10, Jake McDavid.
It's going to bring Jake McDavid, the center fielder, up for the Patriots. He takes the first pitch from Johnson and skies it foul back behind the press box. McDavid steps back in with an 0-1 count. He takes the second pitch, hits it hard to shortstop Connor Cox, who fields and delivers to first base to record out number 2. Russell County looking sharp so far, just 2 batters in. Third baseman Bryson Suchaki is going to step into the left-handed batter's box. Right-handed batter's box to face Johnson. Johnson just 3 pitches into this game, sitting already with 2 outs. A 0-1 count now on Suchaki. Gets that one just a little bit off the plate to even the count at 1-1. Johnson's going to step off and get a new set of signs in from the catcher, Carter Cannon, working behind the plate today for the Warriors. Home plate umpire has stepped back and is letting the Pike Road Patriots know that he doesn't care for their cheering and chants they are singing. Johnson delivers. Strike on the outside edge of the plate. Runs the count to 1-2. Johnson has looked sharp thus far. He rocks, fires, delivers. Hit into shallow right field. Right fielder charging and makes the play to retire the Patriots 1, 2, 3 in order in the top half of the second inning. The Warriors headed back to the dugout. They're going to grab some helmets, some bats. They're going to come to the plate and see what they can do against these Patriots. And we'll have all the action for you live on Georgia Alabama Sports Live in just a moment. Stay tuned.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and so much more when you join today.
I'm bringing my other half.
I'm bringing the pep talk. Come on! I'm clearing my head.
And I'm clearing 300. So, you in?
Join the club today. Get all the perks with a PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Join today for just $1 down. Deal ends March 29th.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover these 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
And we are back live from Russell County. Russell County takes a 2-0 lead in the bottom half of the second inning. They took advantage of a few miscues by the Pike Road team, by the Pike Road Patriots. Pike Road finally able to escape that inning, and they are coming back to the plate. And Blake Moses is going to send the first pitch from Johnson down the first base line and will arrive safely at first base. It's going to bring the catcher up, number 8, Noah Foley, who, as stated earlier, had a little trouble handling the pitches from Robinson in that bottom frame of the second inning. Wild pitch allowed 1 run to score. Foley, I'm sure, went back to the dugout a little frustrated, and he's going to step in to see what he can do to help his team here. Pick-off attempt by Johnson, and Moses is back safely. Squares to bunt. Pulls back. Really poor jump by Moses, and he is tagged out on the throwdown from Cannon for a quick out number 1. In this inning. It's the second or third time I've seen a Pike Road player show visual displeasurement with the umpires on the field today. Something that head coach Caleb Brooks may want to get a hold of. The one group of folks you don't want to make an enemy on the field is going to be the umpires. 1-0 count now on Foley. Just misses. Drives the count to 2-0. 2-1. And Johnson gets that one in on the outside edge for strike number 2. 2-2 count now on the Patriots catcher. Johnson rocks, fires, delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Foley is retired. That is going to bring the Pike Road pitcher to the plate. Quentin Robinson coming to the plate, looking to help himself a little bit. Johnson delivers, bunt attempt, and he did not get the bat pulled back, so that one is in for strike number 1. 0-1 count now here on Quentin Robinson, wearing jersey number 2. Robinson steps back in. Johnson fires. Breaking ball. Beautiful breaking pitch by Grant Johnson. In for strike number 2. Johnson thus far is pitching very well today. Delivers one a little high in the zone for ball number 1. Johnson puts one just over the plate, but a little low. That evens the count on the Patriots pitcher, Quentin Robinson. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Johnson delivers. Hit hard into left center field. Schaffner's going to come in and make the play and get the ball fired back into relay man. So 2-out hit now for Quentin Robinson, puts him at first base. It's going to bring Coleman Stabler to the plate. Johnson looks over, checks his runner. Robinson at first base. His first offering to Stabler is going to be off the plate for a ball. 1-0 count now. He's going to check Robinson over at first base. Robinson's able to get back safely. Johnson checks the runner again. Tag applied just a hair late, and Robinson's going to be called safe back at first. Johnson gets a sign, delivers off the plate for ball number 2. Going to check Robinson again. Robinson back safely. 2-0 count with 2 down here in the top half of the 3rd inning. The offering from Johnson comes in right across the plate for strike number 1. 2-1 count now on Stabler. Check Robinson again. Robinson's back safely. The pitch. Off the plate, but called strike 2. Canning came up trying to throw down to get Robinson. Robinson takes second base. Two count with 2 outs. Grant Johnson delivers. Breaking ball for strike 3. Froze Stabler in his cleats at the plate. It was a beautiful pitch and way to end the top half of the inning. Russell County's head back to the dugout. They're going to grab their bats, and we'll see what they can do at the plate in just a moment right here live on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
And we are back live from Russell County. Bottom half of the 3rd inning here, we're going to see Carson Carswell come to the plate. Carswell batting .316 on the season, a senior for the Russell County team. He's got 1 home run, 14 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases. Not bad for a first baseman. He hits that one hard, but right at Suchaki, who makes the play and retires Carswell.
Play number 54, Cam Brewer.
It's going to bring Cam Brewer, the right fielder for the Warriors, to the plate. And first pitch from Robinson's called strike 1. Next offering comes in off the plate for ball 1. Pitch from Robinson. Hit hard by Brewer. It's into the right center gap. It's going to be handled by the center fielder, and Warriors with 2 down quickly.
Stepping in the box, number 99, Grant Johnson.
Now we're going to see today's pitcher, Grant Johnson, wearing jersey number 99. Lefty is going to step into the batter's box to see if he can help himself out here against Quentin Robinson. First pitch from Robinson swung on and missed by Johnson. And he is down 0-1 quickly. Robinson gets ready to deliver. Johnson pokes that one just over the third baseman's head into shallow left field, and the play is made. So the Warriors go down 1-2-3 in the bottom half of the third. We're heading to the 4th inning. Russell County leads Pike Road 2-0 here in this 6A Area 3 game, live from Russell County High School. I'm Ricky Rogers. We'll be back in just a moment right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back into Russell County High School. We spoke earlier about the Clingstone season opening tomorrow evening. You just saw our commercial for the Columbus Lions. They are set to begin play here at home on April the 16th. Everybody within range of this broadcast, we want you to pack the Civic Center out. Lions under new ownership from Roger Beck. New general manager, Coach Corey Black. They've worked really hard to put together a great program for you at the Civic Center, great music entertainment, a great product on the field, and a fun atmosphere for fans and families. So be sure to check out the Columbus Lions this season. Let them know you heard about them on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Again, special thanks to our first inning presenting sponsor, Carol Purdue State Farm in Phoenix City. Call her for any of your insurance needs. They will work their tail off to save you a little bit of money. We're all set to begin the top half of the 4th inning here. It's going to be Herb Reyes, the shortstop, wearing jersey number 1 for Pike Road. He's going to step into the right-handed batter's box and take the first offering from Johnson, a breaking ball right across the middle of the plate for strike number 1. Johnson delivers, hit hard down the third base line and foul, and Reyes quickly into an 0-2 hole here against Grant Johnson. Johnson winds, rocks, fires, delivers. Dribbler hit just off in front of the plate. Cannon's going to field it and deliver the ball down to first baseman Carswell, and that will retire Reyes. It's going to bring Gunnar Gibbs, the right fielder, to the plate. Johnson delivers, swung on and driven high into right field. And that's a can of corn for Cam Brewer. And the Patriots now down to their last chance for this effort in the 4th inning.
Now batting number 17, Diego Pacheco.
Bring Pacheco back into the batter's box, who Actually started this game as the hitter today. The dribbler out to the mound that was quickly fielded by Johnson, and he was retired on the throw to first. 1-0 count now on Pacheco. Off the plate and mishandled by Cannon. Can't think of a better last name for a catcher than Cannon. And that offering from Johnson is delivered right on the outside edge of the plate to tie Pacheco up. It's a 2-1 count now. Swung on, driven deep into right center field. That's trouble. It's going to drop and roll to just about to the fence, and Pacheco is going to come in standing up to second base. He's going to hit his little double celebration.
Now batting number 10, Jake McDavid.
And McDavid, the center fielder, is going to come to the plate. Really, in that last inning, made a good read on that fly ball hit by Cam Brewer. If it was up to the right fielder, he was way out of position, would have never have caught it. McDavid was able to take a few steps back, find the ball, get a read on it, and glove it. Johnson starts him off with the ball. McDavid's ahead in the count 1-0. That one comes in and looks like it bounced off of Cannon's shin guard and skirted over to the third base dugout, and that's going to allow Pacheco to move up to third base. And the Patriots threatening here in the top half of the fourth inning. 2 down. Runner just 90 feet away from the plate. Johnson with a 2-0 count. Tries to hit that outside edge of the plate and does not do so. 3-0 count now on McDavid. Johnson gets a sign and delivers. Ball high and outside. That's going to walk McDavid to bring up third baseman Bryson Sachaki.
Now batting number 16, Bryson Sachaki.
Runners at first and third now for the Patriots. Johnson gets his sign, fakes the throw to first, makes the quick, or fakes the throw to third, makes the quick turn to first, and holds the ball. Sachaki stands in, waits the pitch, and that time he's going to fire back over the first. Not in time. David back safely. Johnson delivers. Hard hit ball between third base and shortstop on the ground. And the Patriots are going to score their first run of the game on a single from third baseman Bryson Sachaki. Bring up first baseman Blake Moses now. Runners at first and second for the Patriots. 2 down here in the top half of the fourth. Johnson delivers just off the plate. That one finally finds the outside edge of the plate to even the count at 1-1 for the Patriots first baseman. Johnson gets a sign. Checks the runner at second and delivers just off the plate for ball number 2. Just a reminder, we'll be awarding our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game at the conclusion of today's game. Be sure you stay tuned for that short presentation to wrap up our coverage. That ball hit foul and out of play for the right fielder. So they even the count at 2-2. Johnson with a chance to sit Moses down without too much damage to Russell County's lead. 2-1 lead here for the Warriors. Johnson delivers. Swung on. Hit right at Cox. Cox delivers. Throws to first. Leaping catch. He tries to apply the tag and does not get it in time. So that will load the bases. It looks like Coach Danielson is going to come out and ask for an opinion from the home plate umpire. Pretty sure Coach Danielson saw what we saw here in the press box. It looked like the tag was applied, but again, and the umpires are going to, of course, side with each other, and they're going to call that runner safe at first base. So Moses reaches on the E6, and that's going to bring Noah Foley to the plate, the catcher, and he hits a blooper into left field. 1 run's going to score, 2 runs will score, and the Patriots take the lead. Over the Warriors. Patriots now with a 3-2 lead on the Foley's blooper into left field. Foley's going to get a courtesy runner, and it is going to bring Quentin Robinson to the plate. Ball hit into left field. What a play by Van Richards to charge the ball, run into foul territory, and make the catch. Russell County escapes, but not before giving up 3 to the Pike Road Patriots. The Patriots take the lead now 3-2. Russell County heading to the dugout. Going to hear a little bit from Coach Danielson, grab their bats, and see if they can come back and claw their way back into the game and into the lead. Thanks for watching today. I am Ricky Rogers. You are live on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Keep it right here, locked in for more from Russell County.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And we are back live from Russell County High School. The Patriots lead the Warriors 3-2. Here as we prepare to start the bottom of the 4th inning, we'll start with second baseman Hunter Phillips at the plate. Phillips reached on an error by the first baseman and came around to score the first run of the game for the Warriors. He's going to come in and see if he can't either hit the ball or reach on air again and maybe come back around the bases to tie the game up for the Warriors. He'll be followed by Victor Hernandez, the designated hitter for the Warriors. Swung on. and drop just out in front of the plate. Robinson's going to make the play and retire Phillips at first base. Bring Hernandez to the plate. He's making his way to the left-handed batter's box. Hernandez is hitting for Russell County's catcher, Carter Cannon. Hernandez is speedy. He fouls that one up, straight up behind the press box for strike number 1. (0-2) count now on Hernandez. Robinson delivers. Gets him looking. Backwards K in the scorebook for strike 3. Russell County's last hope for this half of the inning. It's going to be center fielder Harley Schaffner is going to step to the plate. Schaffner in his first appearance today. Hit a line drive into right field, reached base and came around and scored the second run of the day for Russell County. He is quickly into an 0-1 count after fouling that one off back down the third base line. Umpire calls that one a strike. A little low. Good time to remind you about our friends at Gordy Eye Care. 0-2 count now. And he gets him looking. Another backwards K for Robinson. And the Warriors are retired. Keep it locked in, folks. We'll be back in just a moment with action from the top of the 5th here live from Seale.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers, for the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists, for long distance love, for the farsighted, nearsighted, for introverts and extroverts, for the thinkers and the doers, for old friends. Coca-Cola, for everyone.
And we are back live from Russell County. Warriors trailing the Pike Road Patriots by 1 run. Score of 3-2 here as we begin the 5th inning. We're going to see the second baseman, Coleman Stabler, come to the plate.
Plate number 21, Coleman Stabler.
He struck out looking last time. Got the patented backwards K in the scorebook. Johnson fires. It hit hard, but right at Hunter Phillips. He's going to make the throw over to Carswell and be retired.
Number 1, Herb Reyes.
Herb Reyes, the shortstop, back up to the plate. Hit a little dribbler in front of the plate and was retired last inning. That ball hit sharply right past E.J. Richards, and it's going to roll out to Van Richards in left field, who fields it, throws it in the shortstop, and Reyes safe at first. Give the Patriots a base runner. Gunnar Gibbs, right fielder, is going to step in, left-handed batter. Gibbs flew out to right field in his last at bat. One down here for Russell County. Johnson's going to check the runner. get a sign, deliver. Swung on and missed. And Reyes is going to be out by – called safe at second base on the stolen base. Gunnar Gibbs, 0-1 count. Hits it right back up the middle. Diving attempt by Cox. Ball's going to roll into center field. It's going to be relayed in from Schaffner. Johnson cut it off. Pike Road coach letting Reyes have it on third base. I think he wanted him to go, but I think once he looks back and watches this game on our recorded coverage from Georgia Alabama Sports Live, he'll see he would have been dead to rights at the plate. Runners at first and third now for the Patriots. Johnson gets a sign. Diego Pacheco at the plate, who started the scoring off for Pike Road last inning with the fly ball into left field. Johnson delivers. Outside edge of the plate, called a ball. Checks the runner at first. He is back safely. Is Gibbs. Johnson going to check on him again, and he's back safely. Johnson delivers. Swung on and chopped foul down the third base line. Pacheco now behind in the count. Sorry, even in the count, 1-1. Pitch from Johnson. Breaking ball. Called ball 2. And that one, Johnson is able to get in for a strike to even the count at 2-2 on the Patriots left fielder, Diego Pacheco. He awaits the offering from Johnson. Checking on the runner at first. Carswell makes a tag, but he is back safe. 3-2's your score. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the top half of the 5th inning. Pitch from Johnson is hit into right field. Camberer over to make the play. 1 run will score for the Patriots to give them a 2-run lead over the Warriors, 4-2 now. Runners at second and third for the Patriots. For center fielder Jake McDavid from Pike Road. Johnson rocks, fires, delivers. Swung on. Hit high into center field. Schaffner there to make the catch. He is going to gun it home. Base runner is going to fall and be tagged out for the 3rd out of the inning. He fell there halfway between second and third base. That was Diego Pacheco tagged out. So Pike Road scores 1 more to make the score 4-2. Russell County's half of the 5th inning will be coming up here in just a moment. here live on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Keep it right here.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy and Gordy Eye Care, for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
That one driven hard right at E.J. Richards. It's going to bounce off of him, and Suchaki is going to reach on the E5. Blake Moses, first baseman for Pike Road, coming to the plate now. Johnson gets his sign from Cannon. He's going to check the runner first, and he is back safely. Russell County trails by 3 here in the top of the 6th inning. Moses reached on the error by Cox in his first at bat today, throwing error over to first base. Pitch delivered high for ball number 1 to the Patriots' first baseman. Get me over, throw to first. Not in time to get Suchaki. Johnson delivers. Swung on, driven foul over the first base dugout to even the count at 1-1. As we said pregame, this is Pike Road's first area contest of the season. Russell County is 2-0 in area play after sweeping Park Crossing. Pike Road will play Park Crossing next week, where unless something goes terribly wrong, they will take 2 wins, just as the Warriors did. 2-1 count now on Moses. Big series happening on the Georgia side of the river next week. Harris County and Northside will play a 3-game series. Tuesday at Harris County, Thursday at Northside, and Friday back at Harris County. 3-1 count now on Moses. Ball hit sharply into left field. And Park Crossing will have runners at first and third now. And that is going to bring head coach Danny Danielson out of the dugout. He's making the walk to the mound. He's called his infielders in. And he has just taken the ball from Grant Johnson. Grant Johnson, not a bad day on the mound. A few errors here and there, and hard hit balls by Pike Road to get runners on base and eventually across the plate. Still just Russell County just trails by 3 runs, easily obtainable for this team that can flip a switch seemingly and get into power mode.
Number 54, Cam Brewer.
Coach Danielson's picked Cam Brewer to come in from right field to take the mound. That will send Grant Johnson to third base. And E.J. Richards will move into right field. Just updating the score sheet here. Brewer, left-handed pitcher. He's going to get the meat of the order coming up. He'll see first baseman Blake Moses, catcher Noah Foley, and then back to the top of the order with Quentin Robinson. Brewer enters this game 1-2 on the season with a 6.24 ERA in 3 appearances. And as he finishes his warm-up tosses, we'll get some defensive signs from Cannon, the catcher, as Park Crossing has runners standing at first and third base. Nobody out here in the top half of the 6th. Sorry, he's facing Noah Foley, the catcher. Now Moses stands in at first base on the walk. First pitch from Brewer to Moses. It's a bunt. Laid down. He's going to get him at first base, but another run will cross the plate for Park Crossing to make the score 6-2. And the top of the order.
Pike Road back to the top of the order with number 2, Quentin Robinson.
Top of the order is back up to the plate, and first pitch to Robinson is in for a strike from Cam Brewer. 0-1 count now on Robinson. Brewer checks his runner, rocks, fires, delivers. Breaking ball, beautiful pitch. Settles in just over the plate, and Robinson down now in an 0-2 hole. Thank you all for joining us for tonight's coverage on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. That one comes in as ball number 1 to Robinson. Also want to thank our presenting sponsors, Coca-Cola, Houston Sports Clinic, our good friends at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, and Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. They make our coverage of local athletics possible. We just ask if you enjoy watching our coverage of local sports that you visit our sponsors. Let them know that we sent you. Well, maybe not to the hospital. Don't go to the hospital and say we sent you there, but full count now on the Pike Road pitcher. 3-2. Brewer started this at bat pretty well now. That's falling behind in the count. The pitch, payoff pitch, hit on the ball, hit on the ground, right to Cox, who makes the throw. Great pick at first base by Carswell. That will retire Robinson. For out number 2. It's going to bring second baseman Coleman Stabler up, who looks like he may have rolled in off the middle school team yesterday. He's going to stand in. Brewer, his first offering to Stabler, in for a ball. 1-0 count now. That one's in for a strike. 1-1. Stabler drives that one into center field. Be no problem for Schaffner, and the Warriors get out of that inning with just 1 run crossing the plate for Pike Road. After seeing a pitching change, we will be right back in just a moment with the Warrior half of the 6th inning. Russell County needs 4 to tie, 5 to take the lead. We'll be back in just a moment right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you can bring a friend anytime and so much more when you join today.
I'm bringing my other half.
I'm bringing the pep talk. Come on!
I'm clearing my head. And I'm clearing 300. So, you in?
Join the club today. Get all the perks with a PF Black Card for $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Join today for just $1 down. Deal ends March 29th.
And we're back live from Russell County. I can't do a Russell County broadcast without acknowledging the tremendous facilities here at Russell County High School.
Leading off for the Warriors, number 99.
Athletic Director Larry Knox done a tremendous job. The Russell County School District, under the leadership of Dr. Brenda Coley, they've done a tremendous job with the facilities here, from football to softball to baseball, and it makes it a joy to come out here to call games. First pitch to Grant Johnson, in for a strike. 0-1 count now, facing Quentin Robinson. Ball just off the plate for ball 1. It's going to even the count up. And that one in for a ball. 2-1 count now on Russell County's third baseman. Started the game on the mound. He turns on that one and pops it straight up into left field. Left fielder takes a few steps over and is able to make the play.
Plate number 2, Hunter Phillips.
Hunter Phillips coming to the plate, responsible for 1 of the 2 Russell County runs scored today. He reached on an error in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Was able to come around and score. Robinson fires First pitch in for a strike to Phillips. 0-1 count, one down. Swung on a miss, strike two. Robinson delivers. Called strike, looking. And Phillips did not look pleased with that call from the home plate umpire. Out number 2. And that's going to bring designated hitter Victor Hernandez to the plate. Warriors' last chance in this inning to claw back into this game. Swung on driven foul for strike number 1. Robinson fires, delivers. Chopper to the second baseman who handles it, gets the throw over to first, and the Warriors are going to go down. 1-2-3. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Russell County down to 3 outs to make a comeback in this game. We'll be right back in just a moment with top of the 7th inning coverage. Pike Road will be at the plate. Russell County looking to shut them down quick and get the bats back in their hands. Keep it locked in here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in just a moment.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
And we're back live from Russell County. Russell County's made another pitching change. They're going to bring Carson Carswell in from first base, who's made 2 appearances on the year and has a 12.6 ERA. It's going to send Cam Brewer over to first base. The rest of the lineup stays the same. Carswell's completed his warm-up pitches. And he will face the Pike Road shortstop, Herb Reyes. Who's 1 for 2 today. He's going to drive that one deep into right field, and it's going to be handled by E.J. Richards for out number 1.
Coming at plate number 5, Gunnar Gibbs.
Up next for the Patriots, right fielder Gunnar Gibbs, wearing jersey number 5. Left-handed batter. He's going to step in to face Carswell, who delivers ball 1. Carswell sends it in low for ball number 2. Pitch from Carswell in for strike number 1. Two 2-1 count now on Gibbs. Fastball drifted inside for ball 3. Hitters count now on Gibbs. Carswell gets a sign and delivers. Breaking ball outside for ball number 4. Gibbs will take his place at first base. And Diego Pacheco, left fielder, comes to the mound, or comes to the plate. Pacheco has been responsible for some of the damage inflicted today, scoring in the 4th inning. And would have been safe at third had he not slipped and fell in last inning on his way from second to third. Carswell checks the runner. Runner gets back safely. 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning. One 0 count now on Pacheco. Breaking pitch off the plate for ball number 2. The pitch from Carswell. Swung on, driven foul. Drives the count to 2-1 now on the left fielder from Pike Road. They've got a runner down at first base. Carswell checks the runner, gets a sign, and delivers. Swung on, driven foul. That ball is going to get out of play down the first base line. And it will even the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Carswell checks the runner. He's back safely. Pacheco stands in, awaiting the pitch from Carswell. Swung on, driven into left field, running attempt at the catch. Richards not going to come up with it. And Pacheco will be safe at second, moving runners to second and third for Pike Road. 2 more in scoring position. And that's going to bring center fielder Jake McDavid to the plate, who is 1 for 2 today with a run scored. Swung on, fouled into the backstop. 0-1 count now. On McDavid. Pitch from Carswell. Breaking ball. Does not break. 1-1 now. Cannon's going to go out and have just a quick, brief conversation with Carswell. Maybe he's telling him to settle in. Maybe he's asking what he's going to have for dinner. We'll never know because we're in the press box. McDavid settles back into the batter's box. Breaking ball. Popped foul behind the third base first base dugout. And Carswell ahead in the count. 1-2. This is where he's got to button down and actually get the batter here. Build a little momentum going into the next batter. Chopped foul right off the plate and to the backstop. Do 1-2 all over again for center fielder from Pike Road, Jake McDavid. Russell County in their home whites. Their garnet colored cap. Pike Road in some gray uniforms with navy pinstripes. McDavid popped that one foul down the third base line and out of play. Outside pitch swung on, driven into right field. Pike Road is going to plate 2 to increase their lead by 6 runs. McDavid's going to stand in safe at first base. Those are the kind of outs. Those are the kind of plays that eat at a pitcher. You got way ahead in the count. You were 1-2 in the count. He fouled off a couple of pitches and then found one he could hit in right field to earn 2 RBI on the night. Courtesy runner on for McDavid. And it's going to bring Sachaki to the plate, the third baseman who takes strike 1 from Carswell. Carswell fires. Swung on and missed. Actually tipped. 0-2 count now on Sachaki. This is where Carswell needs to figure out what he can throw to send Sachaki back to the dugout. Maybe get a little boost in his confidence. Swung on and missed. He does just that. 2 down now in the top of the 7th inning. Russell County head coach Danny Danielson looks on. If there's anybody in this area I would trust with my son if he were a pitcher, would be Coach Danielson. A 7th round draft pick, I believe, by the Los Angeles Dodgers back when dinosaurs were roaming the earth, but he was still picked by the Dodgers as a pitcher. And that one driven into right field, foul, and caught by Richards to retire Pike Road. Not before they put 2 more on the board. They now lead Russell County by 6, score of 8-2. We're going to let you hear from a few of our sponsors. We ask that you keep it locked in right here for the conclusion of this game. Russell County down to just 3 more outs to scrape their way back into this game. We'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
And we're back live from Russell County. Warriors down to just 3 outs.
Leading up for the Warriors, number 16, Harley Schaffner.
Pike Road made a pitch and change, but he joins my list of coaches on my bad list because they don't provide a roster. So number 3 is on the mound for Pike Road. And if his mama and daddy are watching, please let the coach know to turn in a roster so we can call your son by his name instead of his jersey number. Brant Springer is the young man's name. So there is a roster somewhere, but not with the play-by-play guy. So 1-1 count now on Harley Schaffner, the Warriors center fielder. Schaffner looking to start a rally here for the Warriors. And that's the way to do it. He lines that one into left field, and he's going to take his place at first base. You can't start a rally without base runners. So,
Stepping in the box, number 13,
and now
Richards.
we get back to the top of the lineup with Van Richards, who is pretty good at moving runners around the base paths. He's good at allowing them either to jog around the base path or they run normal speed. Batting .333 on the season, 3 home runs, 6 doubles, 10 RBI, and 5 stolen bags for Van this season. And again, we want to remind you, he is just a freshman. So he's only going to get better over the next few years. He's a player that Coach Danielson has been excited about for the last 2 or 3 years in my conversations with him. Ball thrown in the dirt and beyond the catcher. It's going to move Harley Schaffner up to second base. Springer gets his sign and delivers. Swung on, popped up on the infield right at the first baseman, who comes over and makes the play to retire Van Richards. So 1 down for E.J. Richards.
Now batting number 11, E.J. Richards.
Van retired on the F3. E.J. going to come up to the plate, still runner standing out at second base in scoring position for the Warriors. With a 6-run deficit, you are playing for a couple of reasons. Of course, you can always score 6 runs and tie the ball game. Other than that, you're playing for pride. EJ takes strike 1. Pitch from Springer just off the plate for ball 1. 1-1 count now on the Warriors right fielder. Springer delivers low and inside for ball number 2. I want to thank our friends at Zaxby's in Phoenix City for supporting Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I'm going to let you know I am headed your way in just a few minutes. That one line in the left field and bounces off the left fielder's glove. It's going to give Russell County runners at first and third.
Now batting number 4, Connor Cox.
One down, runners at first and third. For Russell County shortstop Connor Cox. Somewhat of a quiet day today. Flew out to the shortstop in his first at bat, walked his second time to the plate. Two-0 count now on Cox. And Springer gets it in for a strike. Ball number 3 taken at the plate by Connor Cox. Swung on and missed. Runs the count full, 3-2. Connor's going to step out of the batter's box and adjust his bat and gloves, adjust his helmet. Step back in with a full count. Springer gets a sign and delivers. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. Nobody's home. And they are going to be able to get the runner at second. That's E.J. Richards, who did what you're supposed to do and held up. He expected them to make a play, but again, nobody home on the infield to make the play. So 2 retired here in the bottom of the 7th. Runner still at first and third for Russell County. And Carswell will come to the plate. Carswell, a senior, capable of taking the cover off the ball if he gets a good pitch to hit. He just got one and watched it go by for the first strike. And he watches another one go by for strike number 2. Russell County down to their last out. Catcher tries to throw Schaffner out at third base. Came up just short of getting that out. The pitch swung on, driven in shallow left field, and caught by Pacheco to end the game. Pike Road going to come in and get their first area win of the season here at Russell County. A final score of 8-2. And we are going to name our player of the game today for this 6A Area 3 game here at Russell County. And we are going to give that honor to Diego Pacheco for Pike Road. He's been awarded our Alex Quinney Good Hands All-State Player of the Game. Pacheco scored 2 today and had 2 RBI on the day to help Pike Road beat Russell County by a score of 8-2. Thank you all for joining us today here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live for coverage of this game We will be back in action tomorrow. Give me just a second. I just had it and I lost it. We will be back in action tomorrow at Smith Station as Valley comes down to take on the Panthers. 2 p.m. first pitch. Paxton Holloway will be on the call. I am Ricky Rogers. Once again, thank you for joining us tonight. Visit our sponsors, Houston Clinic, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, Coca-Cola, and Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC. They make all this possible for Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Again, I'm Ricky Rogers saying good night, everybody. We'll see you again real soon.